Hi, this is Stacy from Pocket Felting. This little video is to show you one example of me needle felting on a dryer ball. The dryer balls are very firm and I am using a 40 gauge spiral needle. Towards the end, I use a multi-needle holder with 4 40 gauge spiral needles, even though it can hold up to 7 needles. When I'm done needle felting on my dryer balls, I may go over them with the steam iron, a crafting iron, or scissors to clean everything up. I will catch you at the end. Enjoy. So here I am finishing up the chicken. I touched up his legs, and now I'm going to use the 7 needle holder. Like I mentioned earlier, I usually use 3 or 4 spiral 40 gauge needles. By only using 3 or 4 instead of 7, it allows for spacing. When the needles puncture into your make, they are not competing for the same fiber, if that makes sense. So I love using this to finish off dryer balls and 2D wool paintings. You can also see me doing this fun technique called plop and poke. Basically, I just take a wisp of fiber to a lot of my makes and I just plop it down, and then I start poking where I want it to go and hope for the best. No, actually, there is a method to my madness, but I do the plop and poke a lot. I don't like when I draw lines on my makes. I rather do it freehand. So that's why you can tell it's not made by AI. It's made by me, because you can really tell that it's not perfect. So there I am twisting some fiber. That's a good method too to do lines. And I wanted to mention about the green ball at the top of the needle. It has a black dot. So I'll be having more videos with in-depth needle how-to and information. I came up with Pocket Felton's rainbow system, and I only use 5 colors. There's 7 if you count 2 of the crowns, but basically you only need to know 5 colors, and you already know them because they go in the order of the rainbow. Every single gauge has its own color, and it stays that same color no matter what shape the needle is. So a green is always a 40 gauge, and if it's a spiral, I put a black dot on them. If it was a star, I would put a white dot on them, but that'll be in another video. Wanna watch me finish this funny chicken? Why did the chicken cross the road? To avoid jokes like these. Haha. So I'm dragging some fibers. You really don't want to do what I do, especially with the 40 needle. You need to be careful that you don't bend the needle. Here's my little heart that I put on the bottom of all my makes, because even laundry deserves a little love. I'm using the plop and poke method here. I am winging a heart. Sometimes I'll draw the line for the V, but again, I just like to wing it, and I put hearts on the bottom of all the dryer balls and all the makes that I can fit a heart onto, even my mini makes. I have a picture coming up of some other dryer balls that you'll find on Etsy and at any fairs that I get to go to. I always bring dryer balls. And thank you for watching. If you stayed this long, you can give me a thumbs up or a heart of your own. This is my 4th video, so I really appreciate any comments. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have fun poking.